Hi, this is Bethany Gagne, founder of the Albany Peace Project, and today I'm here with Propalo faculty staff member Stephen Leonard, and we have been talking about meditation and just his wonderful approach to it. Stephen, you said that you start with the why, like why people meditate. Can we start there?
Absolutely. I think not just meditation-wise, but any activity that you do or discipline that you do, the first question, and I think the most essential question, is why you're at all interested in doing that activity. And it's not always explicit in yoga or meditation of like why any one particular individual would want to do meditation. And working at Kripalu, I get to see a really wide range of people that are there for different reasons and looking for slightly different outcomes from their practice. So if you're coming to meditation and all you want to do is give yourself some time and space to rest and relax your nervous system, well, you're gonna do a practice in a particular way that helps you move in that direction. And if you're coming to practice because you're wanting to cultivate, really like self-awareness or investigating the quality of mind or emotion or reality, a little bit more esoteric practice, well, your practice could look vastly different if you were just coming for relaxation too. So the more clear you can be with what your intention is and why you're wanting to meditate, the details of the practice become more obvious, and it's more likely to find a practice that's really satisfying and effective for yourself then too.
So we were talking about how good it is to have different tools that we can engage with, right? And that how if we kind of know like you were saying, the why, then we can choose among those tools, and then meditation becomes less work and more of a dynamic engagement, right? You were saying?
Yeah, that's one of the challenges for me as a meditation teacher who leads classes for big groups is that in this big group there could be many different people who really want something different. And one way to do it is let's all do exactly the same practice and hopefully get what each person wants out of that practice, which to me is not the most efficient thing. So the way I learned meditation and the way I like to lead it is to help each person consider, well, what are they interested in? What's their intention? And what is something that they care about that they could use as their focus or their meditation? So in that way, the flow of awareness is much more organic and much more natural than it's like it's just like a chore. Okay, we're like trying to get this experience going, and let's all use the same thing. Or if you think about like, if you're doing something in your life that you just love, awareness and focus, it just happens.
Right.
And so the more you can consider, well, what is something, for some people the breath is just lovely. Like,
right.
I love feeling the breath. For other people it's like, I could take it or leave it. So thinking of a word or a phrase that they care about, or thinking about a loved one, or activity that they love, it's like automatically they find themselves in a state of flow. And so that's where there's infinite ways to start to tap into that.
That's so great that you're really having people figure out what they care about and then engage with that, because that's what keeps the intention going, right? And that's what we're looking to do, is tether the mind. So if we care about it, of course we're going to be able to pay attention to it. And you help people figure out what they care about, and then to give them specific tools to help them engage with that. Correct?
Yeah, exactly. I call my style of meditation freestyle because it's helping each individual create their own style of meditation. So two really simple ideas that we use in freestyle is this spectrum of inclusive meditations and exclusive meditations. So an exclusive meditation is kind of more of your classical meditation, where you're taking one thing in particular and you're trying to engage with it and stay with it, and everything else you can exclude from the meditation. So like I'm feeling my breath, and I'm feeling the rhythm and the sensation. Oh, I hear a sound that's happening around. Oh, I exclude that, and I return engaging with the breath. For some people, there's a sense of constriction that comes, and there's actually a tension that develops with that. So a more inclusive meditation would be, well, let me be with my breath. Let me engage with my breath and feel it. And as other things are happening in my awareness, well, can I be open enough to actually include that as part of the meditation too? And so there's this whole spectrum that every person can find what really is the right place for them. Some people all they need is be free, like just be totally inclusive, and it's like, that's all I had to hear. Right. And for some people, that's way too much space and too much freedom. There's actually a fear that can be with too much space. Yeah. So then to just stay with one thing, I don't need to worry about the 100 million things. I can just stay with this one thing.
Wow, what a blessing to have. It would be wonderful to have a teacher like you to be able to kind of help people find these different places and almost give them permission, because what I've learned is that people do have this fear about if they're doing meditation right. And so to have you give them language and techniques and individual skills to help find their natural organic way to meditate, very powerful. So anyone could reach out to you if they feel like they want to meditate and then they're kind of struggling to find their place in it, because it is kind of like a natural groove, isn't it? Like when you fall into your meditative space, it's like a fish to water. To me, it's right. It's like a natural kind of thing. And for you to help coach people to find that place within them is extremely powerful. I mean, that's a wonderful, wonderful gift that you're giving to people. Yeah. You're going to be teaching at Kripalu at the end of June, offering a part of a series. Yeah.
So I'm a faculty member at Kripalu, so I'm lucky enough to teach there most days of the week. But I'm particularly excited. We're going to have a program. I believe it's the last weekend of June in 2017, and it's a program that will bring together a variety of different meditation traditions and styles. So we'll have a Zen teacher, we'll have a Kundalini teacher, we'll have a mindfulness-based stress reduction teacher. I'll lead the Freestyle meditation. We'll probably do a Qigong meditation too. So it's a really cool opportunity for people to try a variety of styles in one place. Right. We'll do a little panel so people have the opportunity to ask questions and get answers from like these different perspectives too. Right. Because that's it. There's many different definitions of yoga. Right. And I find the same thing. People, I want to do it right. Right. And it's a challenging thing because there's many different definitions and ways to do it right. Yeah. So what a wonderful opportunity if you want to just kind of get a sampling of different types of meditation. Yeah. So I often say meditation is kind of like at the dentist's office where there's a tray and there's different tools and you pick up the right tool for the right job, right? So that's what meditation is. You got to pick up the right meditative tool for the right effect. Just like we exercise our body, there's different ways to do that. There's different ways to exercise your mind depending on what you need for balance. Excellent. Yeah. This is great stuff. So thank you, Stephen, for very
driving
welcome.
out.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, and you're going to do a meditation now.
I'd love to. Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Sure. Yep.
All right, thank you all for participating, and we'll see you soon.
Bye.
Bye.